Well, how's she going today, guys? Well, I just got out to the field there a little bit ago, had things percolating, ready to start going. Skies are getting blacker and blacker, and then they opened up, so I came back here and put the Freightliner with the fertilizer in the Quonset. Didn't think it needed to get rained on any more than what it already did. And well, there are a few people were asking me to maybe show the service truck here that we put together now that it's getting used to its full potential. So I figured there's no better time than while it's raining to do a quick look at her here. Not much else to do now, so. But yeah, so it's got 2 pallets on here right now, and that roundup, there should be another full deck on top of it there. 4x3, but we've used them. But I got enough Roundup there, Startup, Roundup, same thing, and canola seed to do about, well, there's 600 acres of canola seed, and then there's enough Roundup there to go over the 600 acres, plus this summer when I spray my beans, and there might still be some left. So I've got all that on tap on the truck. Plus then there's enough fuel here to seed. Well, there's 500 gallons of fuel. And then we have the generator on here. And on the other side we've got the compressor with a 100-foot spool of hose. And the toolbox, of course, as you've seen when we put it together. But here's the that 25 gallon per minute pump we were talking about, or that we put on. It just feeds out of the bottom of the tank. And yeah, it works awesome being able to have the 2 pallets on like that. So yeah, that's you're just curious to know how things kind of looked and went when it's loaded here. I had more than this on yesterday. I had another half pallet worth of canola on top, but that's been seeded now on Antoine's there. So yeah, that's about all there is to show you. I got a few loose boxes of Roundup just tossed on the back here. They were on top there as we were spraying at home, but didn't use all of them, and then it's a lot easier to strap things down and throw a pallet over top, and then you're pulling on the pallet that way instead of just crushing cardboard boxes. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go up to Grandpa's house and wait for Antoine to come get me here in a little bit, because it's 6:30 in the morning. I'll wait for him to come, and then not really sure what we're gonna work on. I gotta go to Carlisle, or the town here after dinner around 2 o'clock and get new tires put on my truck. So till then, I guess we'll see if it rained at home as much as it has here. There's puddles. It's starting to lighten up now, but I mean that's gonna be enough to make sure we're not turning a wheel today. Well, I mean maybe around supper time there, if the sun comes out and the wind blows, we might be rolling again. But until then, I guess we'll have to go tinker in the shop. So we'll talk to you here in a little bit when I find something to do. We finally got a spout on here. It was raining all morning, most of the afternoon, but about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours ago, the sun come back out and the wind started to blow. And she's dry on top again. It's absolutely perfect for seeding canola right now. The moisture is right there, and there's a nice little crust on top, so it's gonna do just a fantastic job now. So yeah, we went to Carlisle there, ran to the New Holland, picked up that spout, priced out an auto steer system that I'd like to buy someday, priced out an auger I'd like to buy someday, and went and got those tires there, put on the good truck. Because my other ones, I had 110,000 kilometers on them, and they were about as grippy as the amount of sticker there is raised above the paint on this auger. So see that? See the lip there? That's about how they look. So so it was time for a set of tires. So anyway, we're gonna get this loaded up and Antoine's gonna take off and I'm gonna go pick some rocks. So I'll talk to you again here in a few. Our fucking knob fell off of all the things. There's a nice plastic knob on here. There, that turns the proportionator on. That runs the fan. Keeps all the hydraulics running as they should be, so you can still lift the cultivator while your fan's running. So we got them loaded. Threw 4 bags of seed on, 2 in the tank. There's 2 more in the freight liner yet for when he needs it, so he should be good to go now. So I guess we'll go find ourselves something to do now as well. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad. There, and the way she rolls, so I guess we'll go find ourselves something to do now too. I'll show you my nice new tires here. Look at the lug on there, isn't that nice? Hopefully we get 100,000 out of them like the other ones too. Find out, I guess. I've never had these kind before, so. Alrighty. Let's go pick some stones then. Well, Amanda just called me, and I've seen this big black cloud here. That's towards home, and I thought it would have kind of slipped around to the north of us, because as you can see, it's been nice and sunny here the whole time. But she just called me, and apparently it's pouring rain at home, and a hell of a wind. So I guess I'm not going to pick rocks today, so we'll get home and see what things look like, and we'll see what we do next, I guess. And apparently a town to the that there direction of us, there was a funnel cloud spotted, so we don't need that kind of shit already in the year, but I guess it's 25 degrees out, and when these clouds get floating around like that with high humidity, it'll cook up some pretty crazy storms in this part of the country. So I guess we'll get home, see what we can see when we get there. See if we can see anything. Where are you, Burley? Hidden. Found one. Look at that guy. Look at the roots on him. Good. Start a plug run here or something. There's no barley. Could have been. Always complaining about compaction. It's the only spot where everyone's already out of the ground. Look at they're all the way along there. They're coming. Well, we went for a little drive here because it was way too wet to stone pick, and did some crop checking. So here is the peas. They have been in the ground for 10 days now. There's the barley. That's been in the ground for about 8. And there's the wheat. Been in the ground for about 5. So you can see the wheat, he's just starting to get some roots going on him. There's no sprout, big green sprout yet. But he's got roots. The barley, as you've seen, there's a little rose starting to poke up. So in the next 3-4 days, they're going to be up all over the field. And then these guys here, I mean in the next 2-3 days as well, there's going to be rows everywhere. I sowed them quite a bit deeper as the weather was real cold and freezing out at night, so I didn't want them coming up too soon and ending up getting froze. So I sowed them fairly deep, and the ground was also cold, so they're a little bit slow getting going, but they're going now anyways. So I guess I figured I'd just show that to everyone, what everything looks like. Of course, the canola has only been in the ground for couple of days now, so there won't be anything going on with them yet, and well, the soybeans aren't seeded yet. So I guess I'm gonna try and do a little update like this maybe once a month on everything as the growing season progresses. But I guess that's where I'm gonna leave you for now, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go do some stone picking. So I guess hit that like button, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to all you guys here in the next one.